Hello, grade 2. Today's Thursday. We're going to do daily language review. Okay, first thing you do is you write your name. So I'm going to write Mrs. Moyudi. There we go. Next thing you do is you read the directions. Correct the sentences. Don't put the bird cage on Miss Bell's desk. Okay, let's look at this and see what we need to do. Okay, first thing first is, right, we need to put a capital letter at the beginning of the sentence. Don't put the bird cage on Mrs. Bell's desk, on Miss Bell's desk. Are we asking a question? Or we're telling somebody something. We're telling, it's like a command. So it's going to end with a period, okay? Don't. Now we've gone over this many, many times. This is a contraction. It's made up of two words. Do, not. We squished them together and the O popped out. So where the O popped out, we have to put the apostrophe. So in our sentence, we're going to have to put the downward caret and put an apostrophe there, okay? Don't put the bird cage on Miss Bell's desk. Okay, this right here, Miss is what we use for teachers that are not married. So it's Miss Bell's. So it's her title. It's like Mr., Miss, Mrs. So we have to make that a capital. It's her title. Okay, and her name is Bell, so we're going to put it here. And how many Miss Bells are there? Are there one Miss Bell or are there lots of Miss Bells? There's one Miss Bell, and the desk belongs to her. So again, we're going to have to put what here? What is this called? An apostrophe, and that will show possession. That shows that the desk belongs to Miss Bell. We use apostrophe for a lot of different things, don't we? We use it here for a contraction, and we use it here to show possession. Interesting, huh? Okay, number 2. Are you gonna wash the dirty dishes? That's a good question. Are you? Okay, I've already told you the answer, haven't I? Okay, what do? We start the sentence with a capital letter. And what comes at the end? We're waiting for an answer, so it is a question, right? And then we have to put a question mark. Are you gonna wash the dirty dishes? This one's pretty good, isn't it? Do you remember we went over this? Gonna is not a word, it's like slang, okay? Instead of gonna, we're gonna write going to. Are you going to wash the dirty dishes? Very good. That was easy, wasn't it? Good job. Okay. Number 3, find the missing word. George shouted louder or loudest than anyone else at the game. Okay, this one is a little bit confusing because they said if we're comparing a bunch of people, then you're going to use loudest. But right here, we have anyone. Okay, so basically we're comparing George to anyone. So we're going to use louder. Okay? George shouted louder than anyone else at the game. A little bit confusing, but that's how it is sometimes with grammar. It can be confusing. Which words are verbs? What is a verb? A verb is an action word. It's a word that shows action, okay? Is it A, B, or C? Okay. Number 4, they sang and danced all around the room. Which one of these words shows action? Is it sang, danced, or room? There's 2 answers, isn't there? Sang, because you're showing action, you're moving your mouth, sounds are coming out of your mouth, so there's action going on there, and danced, you're moving your body. Okay, very good. Okay, number 5. 6 gooses were resting on the lake. Okay, this is another one which you just have to remember. It's not like dog and dogs. Okay, this is more like mouse and mice. Okay, you have to remember it. The plural to goose, because we know it's more than one, because it says there's 6. So it's not goose, it's geese. It's not gooses. This is a special one that you just have to remember. Okay, you guys, good job. Bye, we'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, grade 2. This is Mrs. Moyudin. Right now we're going to do our daily math review, and today is Thursday. Okay, write your name, first name. There we go. Okay, and I'm going to read the first one. Remember the directions are built in. Right there it is. 4,269 plus 0 equals what? You guys, do we need to do anything here? Really, we don't, because we always know when you add 0 to a number, the answer is going to be that first number. So we just have to write the number over again, 4,269. There you go. Good job. Number 2, we're subtracting. 29 minus 15. 9 minus 5 is 4. 2 minus 1 is 1. So the answer is 14. Number 3, complete the pattern. Okay, when you're finding a pattern, you have to find out what they're having in common. Okay, let's see. And it's repeating. So between 3 and 6, what's the difference? 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 3. And let's see what's the difference between 6 and 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 3 as well. So it's 3. We're adding 3 every time. 9, 10, 11, 12. 12, 13, 14, 15. 15, 16, 17, 18. There we go. Good job, you guys. Okay, next one. Let me fold this. It makes it easier for me to get to it. Okay, number 4. What is the time on the clock? Oh, sorry, write this time on the clock. 15 minutes after 3. Okay, you guys, when you have this type of clock, it's called an analog clock, and it's really, a digital clock, and it's really easy to read. Okay, the ones with the clock face, the analog ones, you have to, it takes some skill to read that one, and you guys are building up those skills. This one is really easy. All you need to know is this side is the hour, and this side is the minute. So it says 15 minutes. So we put 15 over here after 3. So it's 3:15. Okay, good job. Number 5, JoBeth and Martina each read 14 books last summer. How many books in all? Okay, there's 2 ways we can do this. Now, this is a challenge, actually. What could we do? Can you guys think of the 2 ways? Yes, we can multiply or we can add. Let's do addition first. So we're adding both of them. JoBeth read 14 and Martina read 14. How many did they read in all? When it says in all, it wants us to add. 4 plus 4 is 8, and 1 plus 1 is 2. So 28 books. We could also do 14 times 2. Now, I don't know if you guys have done this. Maybe some of you have. It might be easier for you to write it like this. If you haven't done this, it doesn't matter. You can just follow along and look. What you do is 2 times 4 is 8, and 2 times 1 is 2. Oh, I got the same answer over there, 28 and 28. So it's 28 books. Either way you do it, you get the same thing. Good job, you guys. See you tomorrow.